If you've been looking for an active adult community in the Tucson area, you've probably discovered Del Webb by now. Well, today we're going to explore a Del Webb community in Dove Mountain. Let's get to it. If you're new to this channel and want to learn everything from A to Z about living in Tucson, AZ, then click subscribe and tap that bell for notifications so you can be the first to learn about the current market in Tucson, Arizona. Hi, I'm Dustin Smith. My wife Jennifer and I have helped hundreds of people just like you move to and from Tucson, Arizona. So whether you're moving in 12 days, 12 weeks, or 12 months, give us a call, shoot us a text or an email so we can help you make that smooth move to Tucson. So as I mentioned, we're going to explore Del Webb at Dove Mountain, show you what is for sale in the area, as well as some of the amenities that are offered by Del Webb in the community. So for those of you that are not familiar with where Dove Mountain is actually a large master plan community in the Marana area up against the Tortolita Mountains and actually just west of Oro Valley. So we're further away from the interstate over here. We're not too far away from shopping though. So this specific, like the Del Webb subdivision right here, is about 10 to 15 minutes away from the grocery stores, as well as a couple restaurants. Recommend checking out Vera Amor for Italian. And if you've seen our Dove Mountain videos, we have recommended that before. Or Dove Mountain Brewery for a quick bite to eat or to meet up with some friends. So we actually have a lot going on out in the area. So this is the general like Dove Mountain area is supposed to be more of like a luxury home type market, but since it's a little bit further out than some of the other like luxury areas of Tucson, the price for what you're gonna get over here, the quality of home, is definitely a little bit more than what you might see in other areas, which is actually a big factor of drawing people out here. You're gonna have some beautiful mountain views. You've got a few golf courses in the area. So the Ritz-Carlton has a golf course. You've got the Gallery Golf Course, and then you've got Highlands. Speaking of the Highlands, we did also do an active adult video for Heritage Highlands, which is where the Highlands Golf Course is. Now, you don't need to be a resident of Heritage Highlands in order to golf at the Highlands. So you can live here in Del Webb and go visit that golf course as well. It can just be a little bit harder to get, preferred tee time if you're not a member there. As far as other shopping options go, we are not too far away from the Twin Peaks Mall, so that's great to go visit. You want to do some outlets. And since it's an indoor-outdoor mall, it can actually be, quite hot during the summer. So, dress accordingly, expect to be outdoors, or just plan your trip accordingly to kind of catch those cooler parts of the day or the cooler weather when you visit there. And they have, all your major stores there. They have like an outdoor food court, indoor food court area. So you can go and enjoy like the regular benefits of visiting mall. Actually love the Twin Peaks Mall, and people do go from all over Tucson to go visit that. And then, the Del Webb community is about 20 to 25 minutes away from the nearest Costco and Home Depot. Now, the Del Webb community itself does have some awesome features. Of course, the main attraction for the Del Webb communities is going to be its resort style amenities. So you have pickleball courts, tennis ball courts, you've got a rec center, exercise facilities, and a resort type pool. They're all top notch. Pretty much any Del Webb community you go to really has top-notch facilities. And another big attractor to people is actually the community itself. Del Webb tends to attract people that are a little more social. So within the rec center and the meeting rooms, you have a lot of clubs going on. So pretty much like any kind of club that you're interested in, there's probably going to be some participants within your community that have similar interests, something that might get your attention. Currently, there's 11 homes actively for sale within the Del Webb community. They're going to range in price from $515,000 all the way up to $775,000. And there's also been 11 homes that have sold within the community in the last 6 months with a median sales price at about $288 per square foot. So now that you know a little bit about the area and the community, let's go see what's for sale. The first home we're visiting today is actually the entry-level price point for all of Del Webb at Dove Mountain right now. So this home behind me is currently listed at $515,000. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,573 square foot, and you have plenty of space both indoors and outdoors right here. So on the outdoor space, you might notice up front right here, we have this courtyard where the 3 arches out. So you have some beautiful open, we're basically at the bend in the street right here. So beautiful open out in front of it. You actually have some mountain views out that way. Off in the distance is going to be the Catalina. And if you're in the backyard right here, you do actually have some of those Tortolita mountain views as well, which are a lot closer. I mean, you can basically get the binoculars out and watch some wildlife through there, and a ton of saguaros. I mean, this whole area of Dove Mountain just has thousands and thousands of saguaros. So, another, beautiful part of living in the Sonoran Desert. Everyone talks about the saguaros. Some people can't even say it. So when you get into the home, you do walk right into the great room and then into the kitchen area. The kitchen has, gorgeous high-end granite, stainless steel appliances, and a large center island. When you go onto the back patio, you do have, the nice covered patio, of course, but they also put the powered screens on there. So you can enclose that during the summertime, keep the bugs out, cool it down a little bit more. Just overall, really built for enjoying that outdoor space. A lot of luxury high-end items just right at that entry-level price point to Del Webb at Dove Mountain. We got a couple more homes to check out. So of course, you might have guessed, if we're starting on the low end, our goal is to actually go to the highest price home in the community too. So that should be the last home that we check out, assuming they're not running chainsaws and doing crazy things in the front yard. We'll get to all of those. So let's roll. The second home we're at right now is kind of the mid-range for what we're looking at today. So this home behind me is currently listed at $648,000. It's 2,474 square foot with 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. It was built in 2020. I think I forgot to mention the last house was built in 2018. So this is 2 years newer. It's on 0.18 acres and they have a professionally landscaped backyard complete with citrus trees, an extended paver patio, and a built-in fire pit. So you have a lot of outdoor space and enjoyment. I think a lot of people in here, particularly this community, has slightly larger lots than a lot of the tract home communities you'll see around Tucson. So a lot of outdoor space enjoyment here, and just a beautiful area to do that. And beautiful time of year right now too. We're at the end of November, highs reaching the 80 degrees. It's a great time to be out here recording a video for you guys. So I'm very grateful for what I do. On the inside of the home, you do have quartz countertops, stainless steel appliances. Everything's meant to be handicap accessible in this one. So you have the wider doorways. You have those different features that make it a little bit easier to access if you are in a wheelchair. You have a butler's pantry. You have the vinyl plank flooring inside this one for easy cleanup, highly sanitary. So little touches in here just to make this home the way that it is. And of course, you can see that the front yard itself is also beautifully landscaped. So the backyard does reflect the same kind of taste as this. So we got one more home to show you guys today. Let's go check it out. right, no chainsaw is running. We're at home 3 for the day. So this is currently the highest priced home in the Del Webb community. It is currently listed at $750,000. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2,452 square foot. And a big part of the win on this one is actually the lot itself, but the home does have some excellent features. So as far as the lot goes, right behind the home is part of the golf course. So if there wasn't enough space on the property, you've got that nice feeling of openness and no homes to immediately block your views of the Tortolita Mountains. So the backyard is going to be facing towards the north. And then across the street right here, we actually do have a lot of desert space, so you can be hanging out in your front yard with a little bit of privacy. And we're back in the community right here, so there's a lot less traffic than in certain other areas of the community, which is another added benefit right here. But it doesn't look like they're building anything off that direction, so it's always going to look nice and open when you're looking out your front windows right here. Now, you do have the 2-car garage right here, of course, but you also have a 3rd-car garage right here, which has been converted to be used as a workshop. So they've actually installed HVAC in there. So you got heating and cooling overall, just a great place to do crafts, work on projects, whatever it is that floats your boat right there. You have just a lot of space for entertaining or shared space for the people within the home. Back patio, same thing, large back patio, all about entertaining on this one. We have the outdoor fire pit. We have the motorized screens in the backyard. We have some great professional landscaping and vegetation to just sit out there, enjoy your backyard, maybe watch some people play golf or just stare over at the mountains. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed looking at the Del Webb at Dove Mountain community. If you have any questions, let us know in the comments or reach out to us directly. If you're thinking about moving to or from Tucson, Arizona, we'd love to be the ones to help you. Our contact information is in the description below. Give us a call, shoot us a text or email so we can help you make that smooth move to Tucson. And of course, thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you on the next video.